Let me tell you an interesting story. It is called The Ugly Duckling. On a farm long ago, a mama duck sat on her nest. How long must I wait for my babies to hatch? She said. I have to sit here all alone, and no one comes to visit me. But what could she do? A mama duck must keep her eggs warm till they hatch. At last, the eggs began to crack. One by one, yellow ducklings stepped out of their shells. They shook their wings and said, "Quack, quack!" "Look at all of you," said Mama Duck with joy. "You're all so cute." "Quack, quack," they said. Mama Duck said proudly, "Come, we'll go down to the lake for your very first swim." She counted 1, 2, 3. "Oh dear," she said, "I should have 4 ducklings." But one large egg was still in the nest. "Well," said Mama Duck, "it looks like that big egg will take more time." So she had to go sit on her nest again and wait some more. The next day, the big egg started to hatch. Out came a baby boy bird, but it was an odd looking thing. This bird was much bigger than others. He was not yellow at all. He was dark grey from his head to his feet, and he walked with a funny wobble. One of the yellow ducklings pointed. "What is that? He cannot be one of us." "I have never seen such an ugly duckling," said another. "How can you say such a thing?" said Mama Duck in a stern voice. "You are only 1 day old. Your brother hatched from the very same nest as you did. Now line up. We'll go to the lake for your very first swim." Yet the other ducklings quacked. "Ugly, ugly, ugly." The ugly duckling did not know why the other ducklings were yelling at him. He took the last spot in the line. Each yellow duck jumped in the river and swam behind Mama Duck. When it was his turn, the ugly duckling jumped in and started to paddle too. "At least he can swim," Mama Duck said to herself. When they left the water and started to play, the ugly duckling tried to play with his brothers and sisters too. They yelled, "Go away! We'll not play with you. You are ugly, and you walk weird too." When Mama Duck was close by, she would not let them talk in this way. "Be nice," she would scold. But she was not always close by. One day, one of the yellow ducklings said to the ugly duckling, "You know what? You would do us a big favor if you just went away from here." All of them started to quack, "Get out! Get out! Get out!" "Why won't they let me stay here?" said the ugly duckling to himself. He hung his head down low. "Ah, they're right. I should go." He left his family with a heavy heart. He kept on moving till he reached a forest. There suddenly he saw a little red cottage. He was hungry and exhausted. "I should better go inside. It's about to rain," he said to himself. He went inside and started to live there. There was plenty of food. The winter season approached, and he decided to spend a couple of more months inside this cozy cottage. The winter season had finished. The ugly duckling decided to come out. He had grown up. He started to find another suitable place for him. He came to a river bank. He saw his reflection in the water. He was astonished to see a beautiful swan in the river. Then the bird he used to be the ugly duckling knew what had happened. He was no longer an ugly grey bird that wobbled when it walked. He had turned into a graceful white swan. He jumped into water with extreme joy and started to swim gracefully. There he noticed another beautiful swan. She came near to him, and they both became friends. And both of them lived happily ever after.